everyone. Today we are going to begin mathematics class 7 congruence of triangle. Dear students, here we have the concept map to remember the entire chapter. If you in one snap you will get the entire chapter explanation, but this concept map will help you to remember the things as well as to recall, memorize. In what way you would like to revise the concept, you can. But dear students, it's very easy as well as very much understandable for the students. Dear, here there is a center congruence of triangle. What do you mean congruence? Congruence means same shape and same size. Even the shape must be the same as well as size. So here congruence. Congruence means the first, in the different way of congruence you can find out. Congruence even in the plane figure you can find out. That is, in the plane figure you name it as superposition. Superposition means you can take the example of packet of biscuits or one bundle of books or anything can be taken in the, but it has the same size and same shape. The second one is line segment. Hope you know that there are two endpoints for the line segment, so their length must be equal. When we would like to say these are the congruent line segment, so the equal length must be there. Then the angle, measure equal angle. Here my dear students, congruent, to say the congruent, when they have these all character, if the plane figure they must be superposition, if the line segment equal length, if the angle measures equal angle. Here the main thing is we use this symbol for congruent. We can use this symbol. Then we go for the triangles. It is even applied for the triangle, but different character, different based on the different criteria we can use and find out that. The criteria of the triangle, the first one is yes, yes, yes. What do you mean? Yes, yes, yes. 3 times. Here in the triangle, side, side, side. What do you mean side, side? To say two triangles are congruent, two triangles are congruent if the 3 sides of one are equal to the 3 sides of the other. All those 3 sides must be equal to the another triangle. Then we can name it as yes, yes, yes triangle. The next one we can name it as yes, yes. What do you mean yes, yes? Side, angle, side. Then what is the main important character you have to observe? Two triangles are congruent. To say two triangles are congruent, if two sides, here two sides are there, right? Yes, yes. Two sides and angle included between them in one of the triangles are equal to the corresponding side. Hope you know the word corresponding side. Equal to that, right? Corresponding sides, the angle included between them of the other, or respect to. Corresponding you can name it as respect to. So two sides and angle, one triangle. The same to the another triangle also. One angle must be equal, another two sides must be equal. This is a criteria of the triangle. Another one you can name it as ASA, angle, side, angle. Dear students, on a given correspondence, two triangles are congruent if two angles and the side. Here two angles, one side. So between them in one of the triangles are equal of the corresponding and side included between the other two angle triangle. The next one is SS, ASAS, ASA. The next one is RHS. What do you mean RHS? Right hand side or right angled triangle or right hypotenuse side. right hypotenuse side. RHS means right angle triangle. What R indicates right, H indicates hypotenuse, S indicates side. If under correspondence the hypotenuse and one side of the right angle triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and side of the another right angle triangle, then the triangles are congruent. To say the congruent, exact a copy of other. Exact, we should not find out any difference between those two figures. Those figures are called congruent. So hope you understood in this entire chapter. You are going to learn these all concepts. So this is one of the concept map. It will help you to revise the lesson. Thank you, my dear students.